So my thing now is because I know there's the stigma, the stereotypical athletes, to go off and make money, this and that, and date the opposite color, opposite race. But for me now, where I am, it's not even about color. It's not even about race. For me, it's about somebody that I have some chemistry with, good energy, and I get a good vibe with. That's where I am. Like I said, we all want somebody that's attractive. You know what I mean? Aesthetics going to play a big part in it. Anybody that says, "Oh, well, I don't care what the person looks like," that's a lie. That's a lie. We all want somebody that we can roll over and wake up to. That's, you know what I mean? That looks pleasing to the eye. Everybody's experiences have been different. For me, when I grew up, I was in my high school pretty much is 50. I don't know what percentage black, white, but I lived in a black neighborhood. So at the end of the day, I attempted to date black girls. When I was younger, I wasn't as handsome as I am now. I didn't have this beautiful smile as I have now. And
hit puberty.
right, I was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
And when I bloomed, boy, did I bloom.
Is that Ocho Cinco?
Yeah, that's him and Ocho Cinco. So here's my question, because I know it's kind of I hear a lot of people saying it. And do people dislike themselves if they date out? That's a big discussion. Go ahead, Kendra. We'll get you in here first. If somebody like T.O.'s dating out, some people will say he dislikes.
No, I don't think that is. I just think that he's just trying to figure out what works for him. So he was talking about in one of the earlier clips, he was saying that, black girls weren't feeling him. I know you were asking about that. I think I think what it is that, yeah, he was tall, athlete in a way, in a sense, but like he probably just was probably lame. Like he probably had no game. It was probably something else about him, who knows what it was, that he just wasn't attracting, the right black women and everything else like that. But no, to answer your question, I don't believe so. Honestly, I think today he has a nice body. His face is not really all that to me. Somebody else, maybe one of the other ladies on here finds him attractive, but to me, he has a really nice body. So that's about it with that.
See what I'm saying? That's crazy. T.O. got a Sports Illustrated model figure. He's on the cover of Sports Illustrated and stuff. So they got a nice body. Women care more about looks than men. I swear to goodness.
That's what I was about to hit on. I was about to say, this man, like you say, got a nice body, 6'3", 4". If he got resources, the woman is supposed to look good at that point. I think we so far out of touch with that. That's why a lot of women are single, because y'all want the complete package, this fairy tale that don't exist. So what you got, Tierney? Do people dislike themselves if they date out?
No, I don't think so. No, my ex-husband was Hispanic. It's just because he shot his shot at the right moment. But I definitely love my people.
All right, so don't come up here with your double standards now, Tierney, because I think that's anecdotal. I think you don't want to cut off your nose by your face, because if you see a black man out in public if you start seeing all these black men out in public with white girls, you're going to feel away.
Yep.
Well.
Yep, because y'all are making white women your preference. That's what you're doing. You're making white women your preference.
Wait, why?
Black women are just trying stuff.
Let's say that's true. Let's say it's true. Why? Could there be a reason?
Why are you guys making white women? Because you're horny and the white women to give it to you any type of way that you want it. That's why. You're going to ask us to do a back shot and we're going to tell you we can't do all that.
No, see, everything ain't sexual. Is it the fact that this man is being disrespected? Can't get no peace in his home?
Did you?
It ain't all boiling down to just clapping cheeks. Y'all got to stop all that.
Wasn't his ex-wife a mixed race? And didn't they go through hell? So, I mean, I don't know. Have we ever seen him with a black woman?
He said it. You see, there you go. The black man's pain. T.O. with his sensitive self. He sat up there and told you. He said when I was in college, he said black girls was not feeling me. They was mean to him. That brother, that's regardless of how big and strong and rich and established he may be, that still lingers for a man. So he's telling you, that's why. He said never just dealt with it. Now I ain't got to deal with it. Now that I go out, I ain't got that grief and Becky bringing me fresh apple pies and stuff. I ain't got to deal with it. You can't see the allure of that piece. Can't see there's an allure there.
What piece? Is he still with the white woman? Is he single?
I think he is.
Oh, okay. So if Becky was bringing him so much peace, and we know there's plenty of Beckys out there in Hollywood just waiting to snatch up their next get out victim, why is he still single? I'm confused. Yeah, y'all want to bring that money. Y'all want to get me out of here? Bring that money. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay, look, Gavin. I know you disagree with what I said earlier, but for one, I love my black man. Period. I love you. You guys are just awesome. I would never date outside my race again, ever. Never even did it before. But you guys got to have a reality check on yourselves. You are the most race of people, of men, leaving your families. You are. Let's just be honest. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Leaving families. Yes. Now, I say families. What this ad? You got to put an asterisk next to that word family. Yeah, because Bonquisha Nug having a bastard child because they went raw dog. That ain't a family that broke up. There was never a family to break up. Let's get that clear because we ain't gonna count that as a family. Yeah, the baby shower picnic went to, no family got broke up. There was never a family. People but just
the child don't see it like that. When the child goes to school and they ask,
I agree. I agree. The child don't see it like that, and that child should never had to endure such a reality if both parties were acting responsibly with their genitalia.
So look, my kid's father and I are not together. But their father is very active in their life. So, like, even though me and him are not together, that don't mean you hit the deuces and go get another woman pregnant and start worrying about the responsibility that you got. That's why I'm saying y'all say women don't take accountability, but we're the ones here raising the kid, right? We didn't get the chance to say, forget this. I'm gonna go have a family somewhere else and leave the baby with nug. We're not doing that as a whole. We're taking accountability.
I just want to answer the first question. Because I just really want to answer it. Okay. It started off with the potential. Black women need to do better at identifying the men that are actual potential that's going to become something. I actually just recorded an episode on this today on why I don't agree with casual sex and how I got down here, but whatever. I call them legacy people. Legacy people are people who are raised to be something. I only like people who are going to accomplish something. I've liked them since I was in high school. That's all I've been after. I typically like men who got a junior or third behind their name because why? I want to have their fourth. So women need to be better at selecting those men. You can tell the men, the hard workers, the men with the plan and the men of action. Stop getting behind a man that's just talking to you and he ain't doing nothing. Stop going with the man that got to use your car while you at work. And he ain't going to do nothing like that. I've never shacked up with a man. I've never lived with a man that didn't have my last name. So I've never been married. So it's been my brother, my uncle, or maybe my dad when he got sick. So that's literally a choice that you're making. You don't have to entertain those men. If you ask me, Pokies and them should be sexless. You couldn't pay me to bust it open for them. And y'all should think highly of yourselves. Can't put myself at risk and ruining my family's DNA by reproducing for one of them. No, I'm better than that.
There you go. There you go. That's what accountability sounds like. Tyranny. You hear that? That's accountability. And that accountability. See how powerful Black women are. That type of accountability where you just stop Nug in his tracks and you send him home to go ahead and watch some Cornhub by his lonesome. That stops the vicious cycle of having these moms then having to take accountability and raise these kids by themselves. All that's in quotes.
But when we do that, we're gold diggers. When we do that, we don't have no faith and love in our Black men. Like, come on, if we actually say, you know what, you're not worth it, you're not worth it, you're not worth it, you guys would talk down on us more. But because we're giving you guys opportunities and chances because we see potential in you, is hurting us.
You see a hard weenie. Now, ain't no, you said it. You said Nug know how to talk to you. You don't see no potential. You see hard meat and a good time, and that's what it ends up being, and it's done.
Well, Tyranny, they couldn't call you women gold diggers if you actually stuck around. You know, you wait for them to reach their peak, which is crazy because you literally make more money being the wife. You earn more. You have access to more as he makes more. But for whatever reason, y'all break out of y'all marriages. It couldn't be gold digging if you didn't just get and leave. If you stuck around and built with the man, nobody would think that. If we had more families and less broken homes, no one would think that.
So you want a woman to sit around and wait. That's what you want. You want a woman to say, I see potential in him.
I want her to see the man in high school that says that he's going to be the engineer and understand that he's going to be the engineer. I went to a high school where everybody had a 3.0 or better. I went to a high school where 98% of us went to college, 80% of us got the degrees. So you need to be focusing on those men that's actually building something. You need to be getting behind the man who has a mother and a father that's making sure that he's not out here in these streets doing whatever God knows what. You need
Where
to make
are these
sure
men?
He has this everywhere.
Where are these black men at that you just feel like there are just so much good black men out there? They got the money. They don't have any kids.
That's all I date. That's all I date. And the only time I seem to stumble across those other type is when I come on the internet. So I'm no more online dating. Because the online men are weird.
Definitely no online dating because they will lie.
Outside, that's all I meet. I can personally say I've dated more homeowners. I've dated more men. Like I start off with 65K as my minimum because I'm an adjustable 6. I can get real cute, but 65K is my minimum. But for the last 5 years, I haven't dated too many men that's made less than 100K. But that's because I conduct myself a certain way. I stand in certain rooms. Like I'm not going somewhere where it's just a bunch of N-words. I'm just not. You know, they don't value their life.
So what is it where these men that you found miraculous? Hold on. Where's these men that you found? Hold on. The men that you have found miraculously, these wonderful men. Mm-hmm. What happened? Why are you guys trying to make it work permanently? I mean, what happened?
I mean, it's the multiple reasons. Ultimately, I have to find somebody who mindset and values and goals line up with mine. So if someone doesn't have the same end goal as mine, no matter how great he is, I'm not going to try to change him. If he doesn't want a family and I know I want a family, I'm not going to stick around and hope that I can trap him and maybe he'll give me what I want. No, I'm going to take my tail back outside and see if I can find a man I want the family. Just because the man is great and he's on his square, that does not mean we have the same goals. But those men exist, and to act like that they don't is ridiculous.
No, I never said that. I was raised by good men. I never said that those men don't exist. Well, you just said,
where are they? They make up the majority.
But they are rare. Just like there's rare good black women out there, because I'm not going to sit here and act like all women are good women either. Okay? Just like it's rare good women out there, there's rare good men out there. And just like men online are making us take, hold on, baby, hold on. Just like they're making us take accountability for us, that's all I was saying. They need to start taking accountability for them as well.
So real quick, so Pick Meek, you know what? You said a good word. You were talking about the type of men that you date. You know, they have to be in a certain tax bracket and everything else like that. Let me ask you, have you, prior to actually trying to date the men who had to make no less than like $100,000 a year or so, what was wrong with the guys who made like say $40,000 a year? Like, you know, what was wrong with that realm?
I will be honest, like I don't walk around with like a sign that's like, this is my minimum. So I'm a hypergamist, I can admit that. But even when I was somewhere such as Walmart, I dated superiors or better. So when I was in the call center, I'm with the lead or better. Mm-hmm. So men who made more money just always liked me. So as I make more money, the men I date just tend to make more money. So when I was making $13,000, they was making $30,000. Like I don't just, they find me again. Like I shot my shot for a little while, but overall, the men that come after me, they're in a certain realm. They're in certain rooms. Like they know the kind of woman they want, and I be making sure I look like they like.